Daily Flash presents Preview Review. Here's your host, Matt Doolittle. Matt Doolittle. Matt Doolittle.
Yeah, Jimmy, I don't know what they're going to do with those astronauts up there. It doesn't sound good. You know, they're up there for another couple weeks, and they got hydrogen leaks and all kinds of stuff. It's a little nutty. You want me to go? I am a trained astronaut. I went to space camp when I was 14, so that stuff doesn't leak. No, look, it's not going to turn into a Fast and Furious scenario where I get in a Fiero and go up there. Not a bad idea. Jimmy, go find me a Fiero. Hey, welcome to Preview Review for the Daily Flash. I am Matt Doolittle today, bringing you the best that Hollywood and the theme parks have to offer. Wow, okay, let's just get into it. Inside Out is killing it. Inside Out 2, rather. The movie about the emotions going on inside all of our crazy heads is killing it for Disney Pixar right now. And you have to say it Disney Pixar, because if you just say Disney, they don't like that, because it's not just Disney. And if you just say Pixar, Disney gets mad. So you got to say Disney Pixar. So it dropped 35% from last week, which when you're already pumping over 150 million bucks domestically, that's not bad. Well, it was like 110 or something like that, but still, globally, it was 300. Now, it is at $724 million globally. It already passed Dune 2 for this year's highest grossing movie. Dune did $711 million, and this was on a $200 million budget for Inside Out 2, which that's insane that these animated movies are getting up there. It's just the animators, the processing, the computer stuff they got to buy, they outsource stuff. It's a whole bag of circus monkey stuff they got to do to make these things good. Plus, they're paying high-end actors to be in them. But this one's paying out. This one's paying out really well. This is a good track for Disney. They needed this, and then coming up, and I heard some dum-dum on the radio today going, I don't think that Wolverine's going to do as good as Inside Out. Okay, no, Deadpool Wolverine is already trending as one of the highest pre-bought films of all time. I've already got 2 tickets for it. And that movie is going to blow everything out of the water. They're looking at Avengers Endgame numbers for that one. They're already looking at it for this Inside Out 2. And a thing that really gets movies like this, those numbers, is repeat viewers. It's not just someone going to see it once. No. These types of films, you've got to get 1, 2, 3 times people go to see them. That's when these things really break through a wall. And I know I've heard of people taking their kids, then their kids are going, hey, I think blah, 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 our neighbor should come see it with us, their friends. So they take their friends. So that's another 3 people that are going to see it. On top of, there's adults just going to see it. And I see the argument about the Deadpool Wolverine coming out at the end of July. I get it. It's rated R. It's definitely going to be gory. It's going to be funny gory. It's not going to be the boys gory, which I can't take. But it's going to be, you're not going to have kids are going to go in it because they're going to pre-buy it. They're going to walk in anyway. What are they, checking IDs? Especially here in Orlando. They're not checking IDs. The kids are going to be able to go in and see it. I think that movie is going to kill on the weekend. I think that you're looking at a $150 million opening weekend alone. That's with all of the pre-buys. That's everybody going early. That's all and the concession stands. I need to find a way to get that popcorn bucket. But anyway, I digress. Inside Out 2, you can expect to see Inside Out 3 probably when she hits, I think she's in middle school now, the character. They're probably going to get her going into high school, then college. Now, what are the next emotions they're going to get? They have like crippling debt? Is that an emotion? Because it feels like an emotion. They're probably going to get into dating and all this, and just wait for the ride. This is Pixar's, they know what to do with this. I'm surprised there hasn't really been an Incredibles ride, but I heard rumors of an Incredibles 3. But there's definitely going to be an Inside Out 3. There's definitely going to be a ride. They're going to merch the living hell out of this thing. You're not going to be able to get away from the merch at the parks. I know they're already putting up more step and repeats where you go get to take pictures with the characters, character meet and greet, whatever you want to call it, at the parks, all of them. Like, it's going to be at every park. I know initially it was mostly feeling they were going to put it in Epcot. Nope, you're going to see this across the realm. And I wonder, as Disney is getting ready to develop this new park, the expansion to the Magic Kingdom, if Inside Out 2 is going to be part of it. I could definitely see a ride. I don't know that you'd really, roller coaster of emotions, Inside Out the ride. Boom, nailed it. Jimmy, write that on the board. Tell Disney if they go with it, they owe me a few bucks. At least to stay at the Grand Floridian for a night. See, I did that. It's on record here, too. So that's going to keep going. That's going to be a big win. Now, the other thing that Disney wins is Christmas. I always say Universal wins Halloween, Disney wins Christmas. That's how it works in the theme park world, and that's how it works here. Universal has Halloween Horror Nights. Disney has Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, where you just get to go around, the characters and some cute outfits. They do have the Boo to You parade, which is awesome every year. And then you just get some candy and stuff. It's cute. It's cute. They have a really cool fireworks thing. It usually now encompasses your people from Hocus Pocus in it. Christmas, though, they win. They record that the Christmas Day parade, usually around right around Thanksgiving, if not the week after. Then the parks, the day after Thanksgiving. It is Christmas all over the place, and I absolutely love it. Now, we have annual passes. We stopped going after December 15th because it just gets crazy out there. But they have announced Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's a limited capacity thing. It's a separate ticket. And trust me, do not try to sneak past them without one of them wristbands because they will find you. It's going to start November 8th. It'll run through select nights through December 20th. They don't like to do it into Christmas because they just go full capacity through the end of the year. If you're going that time of year, good on you. And so it's going to be from 7 to midnight. You're looking at November 8th, 11th, the 12th, the 14th, the 15th, the 17th, the 19th, the 21st, the 22nd, the 24th, the 26th, the 27th, the 29th. And then in December, the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, the 8th, the 10th, the 12th, the 13th, 15th, 17th, 19th, and 20th. And I will tell you, they are a little pricey. The tickets do get up there. I don't know that they've released the ticket prices yet. They do go on sale July 10th. You can get them at Shades of Green. That's usually for military members. You can get those starting on July 2nd. So just to clarify, guests of select Disney resorts, Swan and Dolphin, hotels, and Shades of Green can purchase their tickets starting on July 2nd. For everybody else, it'll be July 10th. It's pricey. The cost can get up there for those nights. It is cool. Okay, here's a ticket. Ooh, wow. Y'all be cool. Tickets are $169 to $219 plus tax. It's a cool event. Go once, especially if you got kids. I think it's worth it. Really, here's what you get. You get a snowy scene, walk in a winter wonderland, seasonal decor, which you can kind of get during the day, festive spots, cookies, and festive beverages. There's a special show they usually have, a parade, and then they have a special fireworks thing. You get to see Santa, which is cool. It's a great event. The price point for me always kind of shocks me. Yes, all the rides are still open, but that it's more than just a day at the park. I know you get all the extras and all the suites and stuff, and it's great for pictures, and especially if you got kids that are into that type of year, if they're going to be old enough to remember it, get some great family pictures. It's a great event. It's just that price always hits me, but it's definitely a once a year thing, but it sells out. So the minute those tickets go on sale, grab them. And then Disney does a great thing. Even if you check out the Daily Flash YouTube page from last year, Mitch and I had the chance to go around to the resorts. So there is plenty of stuff to do around there during the holidays. It doesn't involve a high-end point ticket. In fact, you can do it for free to a point. Now, if you get a reservation or if you start at the Transportation and Ticket Center after you've parked, or you can just go get on the bus at Hollywood Studios, or not Hollywood Studios, Disney Springs. You can go to the different resorts. Every resort has their own little theme to it. I always recommend start at the Grand Floridian, just do the monorail trip, and then go hit the individual resorts one by one, especially if you had an annual pass. It's worth it. And they always do something cool. The food's always great. Disney Springs does in the past, they've done this tree trek where you get to go around and see different Christmas trees that are themed. That's always great. Disney just kills it for Christmas. I absolutely love it. Hoping we'll be back out there again with some exclusive stuff like we got last year. We got to see Neil Patrick Harris do the candlelight vigil at Epcot, which is one of the best things ever. If you ever get a chance, definitely go to that. You don't have to be there to see the performance of whatever actor. There's usually a good list of A-list actors because they like the free vacation. I know Neil Patrick Harris has been doing this for a while, and he's admitted, yeah, I get a free Disney vacation for working twice a night for a couple days. And they'll usually have some A-listers. Some people drop off, some people add in. He's usually a constant. Whoopi's a constant. I know John Stamos has been doing it the last couple of years, which I'm still trying to meet him. If anybody knows Mr. Stamos, give him a call. Baba Booey. He'll know what that means. So definitely go check that out. And what I was saying is you don't have to necessarily be there all day to get a spot to watch it. If you want to sit down, yes, you can buy dining packages at Epcot to do that, which is kind of a neat thing. It gets a little pricey. But you can stand in the walkway area. They just make sure a walkway area is open. It's like half an hour, 45 minutes. Definitely worth it. Check out the candlelight vigil at Epcot. Now, one person I don't think is going to be doing the candlelight vigil this year is Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce. Now, if you got a chance to see any social media, and the two things we weren't able to avoid for the last week was Justin Timberlake's DWI rather, up in the Hamptons, and a Hook Tua girl, which if you don't know what that is, Google it on your own. I don't want to put that on this platform. But at the end of the Eras tour in London, Miss Swift brought out Mr. Kelce to be a part of her performance during the show. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. I don't know any of her songs, so I probably butchered that. But he came out in a tuxedo, picked her up. It was sweet. It was cool. She's finally broken him. A tight end for a 3-time Super Bowl champion winning team. And this is the most thing he's going to be known about, and probably the most people he's ever performed in front of that he'll be known for. Dude, you got to put a ring on that thing already. If she's dragging you to this stuff and you're getting pulled out into it, you've got to. I'm sure the lawyers are drafting 9 million prenups where he can't touch a thing and all that. But this is hilarious. I love it. I'm all for it. Look, I mean, they're having fun. Yeah, they both kind of have crazy careers. But, I mean, if he's over there, you might as well party, rock star. Now, the thing we got to watch was the Taylor Swift Scooter Braun thing on, I think it's Netflix. I don't know. I kind of see both sides of that mess. Scooter made a business deal. She didn't like it, so she had her Swiftie army go after him, which is dangerous. We've had other incidences in this country where people have told people to do things and they do it without thinking of the repercussions of that. But I think she did that, but also he could have worked a little better to negotiate with her. And it was, as he announced last week, he's out of the music business, probably because of this. Granted, he's made his money over the years. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know who actually was the villain and who was the heel and the face in that, in wrestling terms. Was it Taylor? Was she the bad guy? Was Scooter the good guy? Was Scooter just doing business? Was Businessman just doing business things? I think so. And to know Taylor's dad was some big corporate banker and knew exactly what he was doing, having his 14-year-old daughter sign with her first label and knowing that was going to be void later on. I don't know. The music business, the entertainment business, it gets muddy, and we all want to think Taylor is this queen of the empire of the world, and she probably is, because I don't want her Swifties coming after me. But it would have been nice if she could have gotten her stuff. I just got done watching the Jim Henson Idea Man on Disney Plus. If you want to cry a little bit, watch that. Every one of us has been affected by Jim Henson at one point in our lives, whether it's us directly or us with our kids or us with our anything, whether it's the Muppets for more of the grown-ups, the Muppet Babies, the Sesame Street, anything. Star Wars, half of that was Jim Henson. Yoda was a Muppet technically. So it was Frank Oz, which is part of that. So check that out. But you know, he bought back all of his Muppet stuff from the London company that owned it. He had the opportunity to buy it. He went all in, and it was a good move. And sadly, he died at 53. If you got pneumonia, go to the damn doctor. Just saying. But yeah, go check that out. But anyway, let me know what you think about all of this. Hit me up in the comments. You can email me, matt@dailyflashtshow.com. Hit me up on all my socials, @MattDoolittle, MattDoolittle. Don't forget the second O. And make sure you check out everything on dailyflash.tv on all of our socials there, or just dailyflashshow.com. Till next time, peace and love. Peace and love.